Keep the condom in the pack. This is RawTruth. We're Protege. I was having a shot, and I decided we should talk about individualism. Because for some reason, it's a problem today. It's a problem to be your own person, to think on your own. That shit's insane. So let's talk about it. Do we understand things like race, sexuality, even diet do not define identity? And I don't have to say that to people like, hey, do you know that doesn't define someone's identity? I have to say that to these groups of people, you know? Because as part of the black community and gay community, I simply fucking hate that they expect me to think my own, like agree on everything, basically. You know? It's like, I don't give a fuck about them pronouns. I don't have any. I am a she. You feel me? Like, since when did we start changing the definitions of grammar and shit? Talking about, yeah, pronouns are now how you identify yourself as a... Bruh, I don't even fucking know. And I don't care to know. Now, if you want to do that shit, cool, bruh. I don't care. But stop trying to push that shit on me. Stop trying to push that shit on society. And stop trying to make us all look like we all do that shit. I'm sick of being looped in with that bullshit. Same thing when it comes to the black community. Not everybody wants to complain all the time and cry and point out stupid shit. I understand there's real issues. I think we all understand that. But the fucked up thing is, it's been a while since I've seen any real issues addressed. It's like, we almost had it, right? You're like, police brutality. Defund the police. Like, did we forget that these police have thousands, not thousands, I'm fucking over-exaggerating, but let me over-exaggerate, thousands of laws protecting them that we should just simply undo, and that would probably fix the issue. But nobody really gives a fuck about the root of the problem, huh? But why can't I not give a fuck about your pronouns? Why can't I be black and like guns and advocate for real freedom, not like taxes, tell you shit like everybody ain't gotta like you, and not be considered a coon, you know? Why can't I do that? Like, why I gotta put in a box? I hate this box. Ooh. Nah, for real though. Same thing with relationship shit, because these podcasts annoy me. How you gonna tell somebody how to love? And who to love? And if they can be loved? It's simple. When you do a relationship podcast, you don't tell all women or all men how a certain group of people think. It's simple. I'm attracted to. I would not date. I find these things unattractive. I. You, the individual, motherfucker. Like, what the fuck? I don't understand that shit. Because guess what? Porn stars get married just like traditional women get married. This isn't... You always get to be right. You don't get to be right about groups of people. You don't get to have a thought, literally an opinion about a whole entire group of people and think you're right. You're fucking wrong, because people are individuals. And when you loop everybody in a group, you're always going to be wrong. Shit. Some people don't like sex work, right? But it doesn't matter, because somebody's funding that sex work. I wouldn't date somebody with an OnlyFans. Maybe you wouldn't date somebody with an OnlyFans. But guess what? Some bitch with an OnlyFans got a boyfriend and he know about it. They probably do fucking collaborations and shit. I don't know. Stop being judgmental. Or be judgmental, but stop trying to press your belief system on somebody else, because it doesn't matter what you believe in or your belief system. I guarantee you, It's not going to line up 100% with anybody. Not your husband, not your wife, not your child, not your sister, nobody. People look at me and they're like, yeah, when I got in an Uber one day. Let me give an example. I got in an Uber one day and the Uber driver's a white old man. He starts talking to me about police brutality and Trump and shit, and I'm like, I don't give a fuck. But you're making that assumption because, you probably can see a little bit of my boxers and my hair. Clearly, I'm a nigga, you know what I'm saying? And the way I dress, the way I talk. You're probably gonna make that assumption about me, but guess what? Buster. I'm not one of them. I don't give a fuck about none of that. I wasn't a Trump supporter, but I'm not the motherfucker who looks at somebody and says, oh, if you're voting for Trump or you like Trump, you're racist, you're this, you're that. Because I know that you can't loop everybody in a box like that. And I'm sorry if I'm fucking up the grammar a little bit here, people. This was just a quick episode that I wanted to do, and I'm off the do say. But sometimes I get irritated. And I just feel like we're all irritated because you feel like sometimes you can't be your own person. You remember back in elementary school, middle school, high school, work, all that. When somebody asks for a volunteer, we all wait for, not we, because I ain't do none of that shit. I was one of the motherfuckers who would do it first. But a lot of people wait for people to make the first move, raise their hand first, answer the question first, and so forth. Stop. Be a leader. Stop being afraid of how everybody's gonna look at you, man. You don't get to be the person you want to be by being afraid of everybody else's opinion of you and trying to be like everybody else. This shit is insane to me. I say it all the time. I don't understand where we have gotten to the point where I can't just be a person. You know what I'm saying? And I hate motherfuckers who say shit like, I don't see color. Because, motherfucker, you know I'm black. You see that shit. Don't play with me. And they're gonna be like, that's not what I mean. I don't give a fuck. Stop saying that shit. I'm black. You see that shit. You white. I see that shit. It's simple. You don't judge me or make an assumption about me because I'm black. I like that. So I understand what you're saying. I just don't like the lingo you use. Again, it's to the point where motherfuckers might call me homophobic. But I love me some pussy. And I got a pussy. But I'm proud of my pussy. I like authentic pussy. OEM parts, you feel me? Like, we're not gonna play around. But some people don't give a fuck. They're like into personalities and peoples and shit. And because I'm not into that shit, I don't understand that shit. And it's not something that I gain interest in. So, like, I don't give a fuck to learn. But we're going to finish this shot, and we're going to wrap it up. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Yes. Although this was sort of a messy episode, I just want to be consistent with you guys. Talk about whatever's on my mind. Because, again, they just be trying to take my profiles. And I want to stay in touch with you guys. I love you guys, for fuck's sake. You know, when the people get drunk and they're like, I love you guys. I fucking love you guys. I fucking love you guys. Fuck. You love me back, right? Love me back? But, yeah. I just want to stay consistent with you guys and, you know, keep you guys updated. Keep you guys into my life and shit. One day I'm going to quit this 9-to-5 shit. I'm going to just do what I want. Isn't that what we all want? And one of those things is sitting here talking shit with you guys. So pull your dicks out. Take off your panties. That condom you got in your fucking wallet, that fucking rusted ass condom, because you ain't got no pussy in forever. Bitch look dry as fuck. Throw that bitch away. This is Raw Truth. We're protege.